And we're live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. Tonight we have the Goldey Beacom's men's team, the Lightning, versus the Chestnut Hill Griffins. Goldey Beacom comes into the contest at a 5-2 overall, 3-1 in the conference, whereas the Chestnut Hill Griffins are 4-4 and 1-1 in the conference. I'm Patrick O'Donnell. I'm here with my partner, Pat Garrientis. Pat, looks to be a good game tonight.
Yeah, it looks to be a good game. Goldey Beacom coming off a 4-game win streak, which was capped the other day on Saturday with a 92-62 win against Holy Family. That's the Lightning's second consecutive 30-point victory. Junior Dante Thompson had 14 and 10 rebounds, his second double-double of the season. Ryan Williams notched 14, 9 rebounds and 6 assists. Fellow senior Paris Ridgeway Higgs amassed 14 points and 9 assists, while Shaquem Wilson scored 14, and senior Elijah Tillman had 13 points. Unfortunately, tonight we've learned that Elijah Tillman has an injury and will not be able to play tonight. But we're on a 4-game win streak. It'd be nice to see this thing keep going.
Unofficial report, they tweaked his knee and will be out for 2 games. One thing I would notice, 1-1 in the conference is Chestnut Hill. They lost to Holy Family 83-82, and they defeated Georgian Court 72-62. They have 5 players who average double figures. There's number 2, Demetrius Isaac, averaging 12.4. Number 5, J.J. Butler, averaging 12.3. Number 24, Chris Evans, averaging 11.4. Number 14, Ed McQuaid, averaging 11. And number 12, Libyan All, averaging 10 points. They also have 3 players that come off the bench. Bryant Quill, 8.4 average. Dakpe Yiljep, 7.6. And Jahil Myers, 6.3. So, again, what we saw with the ladies, we also see with the men. They seem to go about 8 deep on the floor.
Yeah, and balanced scoring, that's something, that's a commodity to have. Now, while you might not have a person that's a dominating scorer that can score at will, it's someone new every night that steps up. And tonight, like you talked about, Dakpe Yiljip, who's been coming off the bench for Chestnut Hill, he's actually in the starting lineup. And it's a funny thing, he's from Nigeria. Okay, he's from Nigeria, went to Westtown High School, which is in the same conference as a lot of our Delaware schools, like Wilmington Friends.
Right, yes, that's true, yeah.
Tatnall and so on and so forth. So there is a little local flavor with the Chestnut Hill Griffins as well.
And yeah, he's not normally a starter, I don't believe. So he's inserted tonight as a starter. Yeah, it looks to be a good contest. So the Lightning, of course, will be missing the services of Elijah Tillman tonight. So we're going to be missing some height in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big loss. Tillman is such a efficient player, and he's been playing so well this season. It's a shame that he came down with an injury, but the rest of the Lightning are going to have to pick it up, and let's see if they can do it.
That'll be Dante Thompson tipping it up for the Goldey Beacom Lightning. He gets it. Paris Ridgeway Higgs with the ball out front for the Lightning. Gives it to Corey Tate. Tate back to Higgs. Khalil Keel. Long shot. No good. Rebound. Chestnut Hill. Evans with the ball.
Chestnut Hill looked to be in a matchup zone, while Goldey Beacom looks to start out in man-to-man.
That's Demetrius Isaac. Kicks it.
Oh, that's a walk.
We got a traveling call on Chestnut Hill, so no score. Paris Ridgeway Higgs will be bringing it up for Goldey Beacom. Pat said they seem to be in a
now looks to be a true man-to-man.
Switched back to man. Yep. Off the board, nice shot by Shaquem Wilson. Puts it in.
Yeah, he did a great job of pulling up before running over the defender. He was set up to take a charge. Shaquem did a great job of pulling up just before he got into there for a nice little floater.
As Chris Evans trying for a three, it's no good. Parrish Ridgeway Higgs kicks it to Thompson. Thompson's got position and the board and the bucket, making it 4-0. Nice move by Dante Thompson. Nice pass also by Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Chestnut Hill. That's Evans. He was fouled.
Little antsy by Shaquem. I like the idea, though. I love the way the Lightning, they really dig in and love to play defense, it seems like. I mean, they're all over the place. I love that about them.
Yeah, he thought he saw a little opening, but he ended up running in and the man committing the foul. Isaac gives it over to Libyan All. Stolen. Ryan Williams. It's good. Ryan Williams picks up the loose ball, rolls all the way down, so it's 6-0. Got a timeout on the floor with Goldey Beacom leading 6-0. So a good start so far, Pat, to this contest as Goldey shoots out to a 6-point lead.
Yeah, right off the bat, it's good defense. It calls turnovers. Boom, out in transition, and that's where Goldey Beacom excels. They're a very good transition team, and you jump out to a 6-0 lead, which Coach Jesse Bowser is definitely not happy about.
Jesse, of course, is the coach of Chestnut Hill. I believe he's been their coach since 2003, since they started the program. Chestnut Hill has, I believe, moved up to Division II in both women's and men's basketball in 2007, I believe it was. That's going to be McWade bringing it in for to Isaac for Chestnut Hill. Demetrius Isaac will bring the ball down, being guarded by Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Yiljep loses
nice
the
job,
ball.
Shaquem.
Shaquem Wilson with the ball, and then he was fouled by Yiljep.
Yeah, Yiljep got a little too overly aggressive. He made a mistake with the dribble, and then he compounds the mistake by picking up the foul. You see that happen a lot.
So Corey Tate will bring the ball up over to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. To Wilson, to Tate. Tate sees the baseline, kicks it back out, and the shot is good by Shaquem Wilson, making it 8-0. So really good start out here for the Goldey Beacom Lightning.
It's a great start. They look confident. Goldey looks confident, and that's what happens when you get a 4-game win streak and a couple of big wins within that.
So far, they're stifling Chestnut Hill. Evans is going to throw that up,
sir.
But no, he is called for an offensive foul, and the stifling continues.
Yeah, we're playing. Goldey Beacom's playing great basketball. There's not much more you can say. They're playing great basketball to start this game off.
So Goldey will have the ball with an 8-point lead, 17:21 to go in the half. First half. Corey Tate with the ball, gives it to Wilson. Wilson down low to Thompson. Thompson looks to make his move on Evans. He spins, goes off the board with his left. It's no good, but he will shoot 2 shots. Dante Evans going to the line.
Yeah, that's Chris Evans. That's going to be his second personal foul. So he's going to come out early, and they're going to bring in Jaleel Myers, it looks like. 6'7" sophomore from Ematep High School, and he's a native of Philadelphia.
So Thompson's first shot is good, making it 9-0. So still goose eggs for Chestnut Hill.
Keep it going, boys. Keep
Dante
it going.
Thompson, second shot coming up. And that's good too, making it 10-0. That's all, bringing it up for, and having it stolen by Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams taking it down. He's going to go all the way to the hoop, and it is blocked by number 33, Jaleel Myers, but he fouled him. So 2 shots for Ryan Williams as he goes to the line, looking to stretch this Goldey Beacom lead to 12 points.
Tell you what, I was holding on to my seat. I thought Ryan for a second was going to pull up and try and jam that thing. Phew, gotta love it. Up and down the floor they go. Gets to the line.
Nice defensive effort by Jaleel Myers
Yeah.
to come down and even though he committed the foul, to at least make the effort To stop Ryan, not just let him go. Ryan makes the first, making it 11-0.
Checking in for Chestnut Hill, number 0, Bryant Quill.
Ryan Williams getting ready to put up his second free throw. That one's no good, so it's 11-0. Demetrius Isaac with the ball out front. Chestnut Hill yet to score, 16:52 to go in the first half. Ed McWade. Wade with the drive. It's no good. Rebound Wilson. He's going to be called for a travel even though he was pushed.
Yeah, that was tough. Definitely looked like Tony Toplin got a piece of him coming down the floor, but 11-0.
TJ letting the ref know that he thought that it could have been a different call.
Yeah, 11-0. There's not much you can complain about up 11-0 early.
It's Quill outside with the ball. Now that was Jaleel Myers. Okay, he started putting the ball in between his legs, dribbling it all around, ended up bouncing it off his foot.
That is the 6th Chestnut Hill turnover in the first 3.5 minutes of this game.
I think he was doing a lot of needless dribbling right there.
I'm with you.
Nice move by Dante Thompson. Dropped his left foot, makes the spin move, had the position, and they had no choice but to foul him.
Yeah, the Lightning are having their way in every facet of this game right now.
Yeah, they're really controlling it so far, 11-0 with 16:19 to go. Chestnut Hill needs to put the ball in the basket. Thompson makes his first, 12-0. He can drive it all the way up to 13. He does, all net, 13-0.
Can't ask for a better start, I'm telling you.
Demetrius Isaac trying to get something started here for Chestnut Hill. That shot is no good. That was by Quill, ran down by Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. It's out to Wilson. Wilson's going to make the drive, have it blocked. Ooh, picked up by Chestnut Hill.
A lot of contact
Chestnut
there.
Hill gets it into Demetrius Isaac. Demetrius Isaac's on the baseline, kicks it out to Wade. McWade. McWade spin move. Over. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound Dante Thompson. Goldey comes down with the ball. Parrish Ridgeway Higgs with it, bringing it down, leading 13-0. 15:35 to go. First half, Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams with a nice jump hook, making it 15-0. Really nice move there by Ryan.
They created some separation and got the floater up, and that was, nice play.
That's Myers. Myers gets it in McWade. McWade with his little left-hand hook, and it's good. So Chestnut Hill is on the board. 15-2. Parrish Ridgeway Higgs with the ball. Approaching 15 minutes to go in the first half.
It's a nice little running hook there by McWade. You got to give credit where credit's due. That was a nice little move by him.
It's like a 2-3 zone now for Chestnut Hill. Wilson. Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Corey Tate. He couldn't quite, lost the handle of the ball. It slipped out of his hands.
Tate turned the ball over there, but the difference that I've seen now with Goldey Beacom than the earlier games that we broadcasted earlier this season against the zone is they were attacking the zone with penetration there rather than swinging the ball around the perimeter. That was perfect. That's exactly how you attack a zone.
We got a foul call there, I believe, on Shaquem Wilson. Team second. 5 team fouls already on Chestnut Hill. They get it into Myers. That's Quill for 3. It's good. Brian Quill hits the shot, making it 15-5. Much needed by Chestnut Hill.
They had to think at some point that they were going to start eventually making shots. The key is that they haven't turned the ball over the last 2 times down the floor. That's what's killed them early in this game.
Parrish Ridgeway Higgs kicks it back out. Ryan Williams, short jumper in the lane. It's no good, but rebound Dante Thompson. He doesn't take it back up. He's going to kick it back out.
Good.
Shot's no good. Great
Nice.
rebound. Catch and shoot by Corey Tate. Catches the rebound, puts it right back in, making it 17-5. Goldey Beacom with a 12-point lead. 30 out to McWade. McWade over to Dimitri Isaac. That's Quill. Quill hits it to Brian Quill from Pottsdale, Pennsylvania. Hits a second three.
Hey, Quill's starting to feel himself a little bit of swagger as he made that shot.
17-9. Off the board is good by Ryan Williams, making it 19-8. Yeah, Quill averages 8.4. He's already got 6. Demetrius Isaac got fouled on his way up. He'll shoot 2 shots. Isaac is a junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wilmington Penn Charter is where he's out of. 5'8". First shot is good.
Yeah, you know, I like Isaac. He's 5'8". He's a small guy amongst the trees. I can relate being 5'8" as well.
Well, he averages 12.4, so
gets the job done.
He gets the job done, and he makes that second one as well, making it 19-10. So it's a 19-point lead. 13 minutes to go in the first half. Corey Tate gives it off to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Ryan Williams had the ball. Williams again in the post. He'll take the jumper. He hits it. 21-10. Ryan Williams knocking home the 2. Demetrius Isaac got a foul called. I believe it's going to be on.
Yeah, Ryan Williams, that shot at the top of the key, that's going to be there against the zone. And I'd rather us take that shot than to start jacking up 3-pointers. And Ryan Williams had a hot start, 4 for 5 for 9 points.
Yeah, that's a fine, nice jumper. Place to take that jumper, 16, 17 feet. It's a good shot. Now Demetrius Isaac with the ball. Isaac. Isaac, no good. Rebound, Corey Tate. Tate pushing it down. Kicks it out, wide open.
Khalil
3.
Khalil Keel drops it down.
Keel dropping down the 3, making it 24-10. And we'll be right back after these messages. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball.
32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey Beacom College. Achieve greater. Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey Beacom.
Right now, the Lightning are leading 24-10 over Chestnut Hill. It's 12:07 to go in the first half, and off to a really good start here, Pat.
Yeah, Goldey Beacom looks like a team that's won 4 in a row, and including 2 30-point victories in their last 2. They've started the game off 9-13 shooting and have gotten to the line shooting 5 of 6. It's not just on offense either. Their defense has been sweltering, forcing 6 early Chestnut Hill turnovers. So it's been a great start for Goldey, and you got to hope that they can keep it up. Keep it up.
Well, we said earlier in the game they were missing their big man, Elijah Tillman, and everybody is stepping up.
They really are.
Doing their job. Demetrius Isaac with the ball out front. Isaac looked like to be a little mishandled, but Chestnut Hill retains the ball, shoots the 3, no good. Rebound. Khalil Keel gets it out to Ryan Williams, who is fouled. He called it early on the floor.
Yeah, they did. I guess we've been watching too much NBA basketball. Wanted the continuation on that one.
Yeah, you wouldn't get not going to get continuation.
Yeah.
Oh, a slight mishandle there. Demetrius Isaac is bringing the ball up for Chestnut Hill. The Griffins trail 24-10 to Goldey Beacom Lightning. Shorter shot this time. The three is no good. The rebound, Ryan Williams. He kicks it out to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Higgs is going to take it all the way. No call. Demetrius Isaac with the ball. Isaac's going to drive. It's tipped. McWade hits the three.
That was ugly but efficient for Chestnut Hill. That ball was bouncing every which way, and McWade just says, you know what, I'm just going to pull up and shoot it. And he drilled
McWade out of Wildwood Catholic hits that three. Parrish Ridgeway Higgs with the ball over to Corey Tate. There's the screen by Thompson. Gets it out to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Back to Thompson. Thompson to Ryan Williams for three. It's no good. Could have followed his shot a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
That ball would have come right back to him. He decided to follow it just a half second too late.
Still great ball movement by Goldey Beacom. They're really moving the ball well against that zone. They're getting open shots. That's all you can ask for.
Well, it's just an 11-point lead now. They were leading by as many as 14. They get it to McWade. McWade. That's Quill for three. He hits another three. Bryant Quill, third three of the game, making it 24-16, so it's 8-point lead.
Hey, Quill he's feeling himself, that's for sure.
Chestnut Hill got right back into this game. Khalil Keel, left hand shot is good.
Nice job by Khalil Keel getting in the lane and putting that thing right up over the rim. Nice touch.
26-16, so it's backed up to a 10-point lead.
Oh!
We have got a blocking call on Ryan Williams there.
Ryan Williams, he must be taking some kind of acting classes here at Goldey Beacom because that was quite the reaction on that.
Lawson is going to come in and replace him. He'll sit down after his Oscar-winning performance.
Yeah.
So Quill will bring the ball in. Gets it to All. That's Myers back to All. All to Myers. Myers, nice pass and dunk by Tony Toplin. Oh.
That was
somehow they were able
smokes.
to maintain the ball after losing it. Just really, somebody wasn't paying attention there, Pat.
Yeah, well, it looked like Parrish Ridgeway Higgs threw the ball into Corey Tate, but somehow Corey Tate thought that Ridgeway was going to bring it up. I don't know what happened there. Point is, we got possession, we saved possession, and we're set up.
Yeah, there was no harm, no foul on
Yep.
that one. That's Corey Tate for his three. Can't get it. Thompson tries to bang the board. Can't get it. Ball's loose. Picked up by Toplin. Myers for three.
Oh boy.
No good.
Yeah, that was
Rebound Dante Thompson. We got a timeout on the floor. With the score 26-18. It's now an 8-point lead for the Lightning. But Chestnut Hill starting to play, Pat. They're getting into this game. You can see Quill is going to be a threat. He's already got 9 points off of 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, it was a good timeout by Coach Deckmar there. You came out, you established yourself early, and then you kind of slacked off a little bit, it seemed like, because you thought, oh, well, this might just be one of those days where you're just going out and we're going to win by 30 again. But Chestnut Hill said, we're not going to let it happen. Bryant Quill, you're right, he has been the spark plug for them, knocking down 3 threes and really getting them going offensively. We got ourselves a game now. It's a ball game.
Well, as we saw in the girls' game, you can go out to a big lead, but this is a long game, so you have plenty of time to
go back to this, what you said on game 1 against Millersville. It's a game of runs. That's what it is.
You still have plenty of time.
No lead is ever safe, especially early in a game.
Yeah, you have plenty of time to come back in the game. So Chestnut Hill is down by 8 points. In control is Goldey Beacom. Corey Tate with the ball over to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. He's going to give it to Corey Tate. They're moving the ball. Parrish Ridgeway Higgs going to try his three. He's short. Rebound.
Good job,
Khalil
Khalil.
Keel. It's good. Making it 28-18. Pushing it back up to 10 points with 8:34 to go in the half. That's Myers with the ball out front. Kevin McWade. They have two brothers, McWade brothers. Myers tries to put it up. He's fouled by Thompson.
Well, the referees did their job. They evened the foul totals up after an onslaught early in the game by Chestnut Hill. Now Goldey somehow is tied with them with the fouls.
Both have 16 fouls, so next foul will put each one in the bonus.
First one's good by Jaleel Myers.
Making it 28-19. (28-20), so it's 8-point lead for the Lightning of Goldey Beacom. Corey Tate will bring the ball up. He'll give it to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Controls the ball out front. Back to Tate. Tate over to Ridgeway Higgs. Thompson looking to get position underneath.
Dante has position.
Ridgeway Higgs
Like
over
to
to
see an
Lawson.
entry pass there.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Tate, no good. Rebound.
Starting to settle now for those
Copeland.
3-pointers in those in against that zone. We got to try and get back to getting those nice mid-range jumpers and attacks at the basket.
Yeah, we got to get into the offense early. You're towards the end of the shot
Right.
clock. You end up throwing those long shots up. That's McWade out front. He's going to make a drive. Gives it back out. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Myers puts it up. We're going to get an offensive call
I
foul.
believe that's Corey Tate taking the charge. Very nice defense.
Good position by Corey Tate, number 5 for Goldey Beacom. So 7:21 to go. Demetrius Isaac back into the game for Chestnut Hill. Lawson will bring the ball into Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Higgs being guarded by McWade. Ball goes to Khalil Keel. He's looking for the baseline. He's got it. He's off the board.
Khalil.
Very nice play by Khalil Keel. Takes him baseline, gets position, makes the man come over his back, draws contact, puts it up and in. Very nice play.
That's what we're looking for. Attack to the basket, attack the zone, get to the rim.
That drives the lead to 10 points.
Yeah, Khalil's off to a great start, 4 or 5 shooting for 9 points, and now this and 1 opportunity.
He can stretch it to 11 with 7:06 to go in the first half. Nope. But the rebound, Lawson kicks it back out to Khalil. Back into Thompson. Thompson's going to kick it out to Lawson for his 3. It's no good. Rebound, Toplin. Gives it to Demetrius Isaac. Isaac over to Quill. That's been his shot. And he hits another one.
He was just in rhythm tonight.
Brian Quill.
Without him, Chestnut Hill might be in trouble, but he's keeping them in the game so far.
He's got 12 points, I believe.
Yeah, he's perfect. 4 for 4, or no, 4 for 5. I apologize.
4 for 5.
The only one he's
But there's
missed has been a
Higgs.
2-pointer. Made all his 3s.
That was definitely a mishandle and misplay.
Yeah, that was a force by Corey
Goldey
Tate.
Beacom.
That was
Chestnut Hill definitely getting back into this game. Those 3s are making a big difference, Pat.
They really are. Corey there just kind of got a little too cute with that. There's no need to make that kind of fancy pass there. Take your time. You're getting what you want when you're patient. When you get out of control, that's when you're turning the ball over or missing shots and allowing this team to get back in the game.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a frenzy. A little bit of a frenzy, but that's going to be a backcourt violation. The ball hit McWade's knee and bounced back court. Nobody touched it.
It did.
That's a
Coach
backcourt violation.
Bowser and the Chestnut Hill bench are pleading that it hit one of the Goldey Beacom defenders, but that was pretty clear that bounced off of McQuaid's leg.
Parrish Ridgeway Higgs with the ball. Higgs, Corey Tate sees baseline. Kicks it back out to Lawson for his 3. Can't hit.
Got to knock them down.
Parrish Ridgeway Higgs keeps it active, but Toplan pulls it down for Cherry Hill. Gets it to McWade, who gives it to Isaac. Isaac, McWade for three. No good. Rebound. No good. McWade with a rebound. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 shots.
Box out, guys. Got to get bodies on someone.
Too many second chances there, Pat.
And that goes back to when the shot goes up, find a body to get on. Don't watch the ball hit the rim because the offense has the advantage. They see the ball going up from a bird's eye and can attack the ball a lot better. When you're on defense, you got to find bodies to box out.
Yeah, and credit Chestnut Hill for banging the boards and keeping their eye on that ball and anticipating where it's going to be.
Referee checking with McWade to see if he's had any concussion symptoms is what I think. That reminded me of an NFL play, coming over to make sure he's all right.
First one is up. It's good.
It looks pretty good making that. Checking in for
30
Goldey
to
Beacom.
24. It's just a 6-point lead now.
Rashid Shamu just checked in for the Lightning, getting Nick Lawson. So one shooter in for the other.
Yeah, Shamu has hit some threes for us last game. Wade doesn't get that one. Thompson gets the rebound, so it's a 6-point lead for Goldey Beacom with 5:40 to go in the first half. Ball goes to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs. Higgs is out front. Looks to get it down to Thompson. Thompson is called for traveling.
All of a sudden, this
jumped. And it looks like he may have banged his knee.
Well, if
on
you
the
can
floor
see, like they
as
just
well.
pointed up, one of the air ducts at the top of the building is dripping profusely onto the floor. That caused the wet spot on the floor, and it makes sense that they spilled.
Oh, I can see it from here.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
That's definitely a safety hazard. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle this right now. That's a pretty steady drip.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're going to have to keep that constantly. Okay, folks, we're going to go to commercial. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball.
Our drive to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready? Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. Right now it's 30 to 24. Goldey Beacom Lightning leading Chestnut Hill Griffins. They have a slight drip coming onto the floor from one of the air ducts, and so they're keeping a good watch on that. It can really cause some slippage out there on the floor, Pat.
Yeah, the update is that the drip is it's not as steady as it was, but every now and then you can see it coming down. Now, it hasn't dripped for about 10 seconds or so. It's kind of interesting that it's become the most interesting part of this game. We're going to do play-by-play of the drip now.
The drip, well, we have someone assigned to run out there and wipe it up as soon as it drips down.
The drip comes into the game averaging about 8 points a game and 5 rebounds. A couple spills every now and then.
Well, we have had rain all day, right? So I don't know if that's what it's from, but it seems to be coming from one of the air ducts.
Now it's starting to go a little more steady. This is a concern. You can't play a game when there's a constant wet spot on the floor. So this is something that's going to have to be figured out,
addressed
here pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems maybe shut that off. May stop the dripping. When did we first notice that? Do we know?
Well, right now, right when Dante drove to the lane, was called for a travel. And as the defenders came over, they both slipped and fell into each other, banged knees, and that's when all of a sudden one of the Chestnut Hill players points up at the duct, and all of a sudden you see a steady drip coming from there, and that's how that got started.
Well, we've got everybody out there. We've got the head coach, we've got the new athletic director, we've got the dean of students, I believe. Everybody's out there trying to get this thing all fixed up and ready to go.
Yeah, and it's a shame. It's putting an end to a pretty impressive basketball game. Like we talked about, Goldey Beacom got off to the hot start. They got pretty even scoring throughout. Ryan Williams with 9, Khalil Keel with 9, Dante Thompson with 6. And on the other end, Chestnut Hill, I mean, it's been one guy who's kind of got the show started. That's Bryant Quill with his 4 3-pointers. But it's a shame that this delay.
Well, I haven't seen a drip in a while.
Yeah.
Now it may have stopped. No, there's one right there. So that's what the problem is right now. We have a stoppage of play on the floor because they are overlooking what is a drip onto the floor that can cause slippage of the players. And the referees are discussing exactly what needs to be done. But especially at that spot on the floor right there, anything in the interior where there's always going to be a lot of people there,
right?
Players, no matter what, can be dangerous.
Yeah, you got to try and figure it out. Now, if it was dripping out of bounds, that's not as much of an issue.
If it was dripping out of bounds, we wouldn't really care that much.
Yeah, the game could still be played. You just have somebody monitor it and keep mopping it every now and then. But when it's on the playing court, you can't. There's really not much you can do there.
So that's where we are right now. I mean, it's 30-24 with 5:30 to go in the first half. Everybody is discussing how to rectify this situation, which has occurred.
We do have some notes that we can read to you viewers at home until we get this squared away. I'm gonna read off a little bit about sophomore Corey Tate. Last season, he was named to the Division II All-Rookie team by the City of Basketball Love. He ended 14th in the country with 2.5 steals per game and 24th with 58 steals. Tate also led the CACC in steals and steals per contest. Closed 18th in the league with 13.9 points per game, 6th with an 80.5% free throw percentage, 18th with a 359 three-point percentage, 41st with a 40.8 shooting percentage, and 15th with 2.8 assists per game. He was named to the league's Rookie of the Week 3 times and picked to the CACC Weekly Honor Roll 3 times. Corey Tate's also come into this season and has been an electrifying player to start off this young campaign.
Yeah, and they say that, senior guard Shaquem Wilson has had a solid campaign of a season ago as the only returnee who played all 27 games last year. He also enters the year the first in school history with a .427 three-point percentage. Wilson closed 136th in the country with 115th made free throws, 10th in the CACC with 15 points per game, second with a 42.7% three-point percentage, 17th with a 727 free throw percentage, so almost 73%. 21st with a 45% free throw shooting. From the field, he was 45%. 23rd with 1.1 steals per contest, and 48th with 1.6 per game. His 117 free throws are the third best single game mark in team history. So we still have people discussing exactly the situation.
Yeah, it looks like we just got an update. I was just whispered in my ear. They're going to continue play, and what they're going to do is when the ball goes down to Chestnut Hill's end of the court, they are going to have this young man, this gentleman sitting here on behind the basket to come out and mop it up, so when Goldey Beacom comes back down, it'll be a fresh floor. It's going to be one of those trial and error type things. They're going to take a chance here, and we're going to see what happens.
Well, so that's the situation. They'll monitor as it goes on. It really is a slow drip, because I haven't seen a drip now in the past 15, 20 seconds. All right, we're back into the action. Demetrius Isaac has the ball out front to Toplin. Back to Demetrius Isaac. He's looking for a walk there. They didn't get it. Out front to
Official
Quill.
said he lost possession. I guess that's why I didn't call it.
Demetrius Isaac with the ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Got it out to Quill. He's going to throw that long three. That was no good.
Heat check. No good.
Well, he had to rush that one, so.
It was
Now
good
we'll
defense
give it
by
to Corey
Rashid
Tate.
Shamil on that.
Has the ball out front. Tate out to Ridgeway Higgs. Khalil Keel for his three. It's good! They get 33-24.
Big shot.
9-point lead.
Puts Keel.
We're going to get
Double figures with 12.
Gonna get a call on Corey Tate there. And Corey was laughing a little bit because
Yeah, it was a tough one. It looked like the Bon
he got forearm, looked like a straight arm.
He initiated the contact. I mean, it wasn't like Corey initiated that contact. He's talking to him right now. He's going to talk it over.
Libyan All will go to the line, shooting. Hits the first, makes it 33-25. Liban All. He is from Manassas, Virginia, went to Patriot High School. Second shot is also good. Make it 33-26. 7-point lead, 4:26 to go in the first half. Goldey Beacom is leading by 6 points. Keel with the ball. Over to Ridgeway Higgs. Parrish gives it back to Khalil. It's down to Thompson, who's double teamed. He forces his way through and loses the ball. Ryan Quill picks it up, gives it to McWade. McWade has the ball.
Should have dribbled that one out up top.
McWade to McWade, and then a travel.
There's too much McWade for that play. Way too much.
That's probably what. There's a lot of McWade in there. So Corey Tate with the basketball. 3:57 to go in the half. 6-point lead for Goldey. Tate gives it to Thompson. Thompson to Ridgeway Higgs. Ridgeway Higgs to Corey Tate. Corey Tate down to Dante Thompson. Looking to make a move inside. He spins off the board.
Nice job,
it's good! Nice move by Dante Thompson. Gets position. Puts his jump hook off the board. It's 35-26. A 9-point lead for Goldey Beacom. McWade out to McWade, who shoots. No good. Rebound goes off to Demetrius Isaac. That's Toplin with the ball. He drives. You're going to get an offensive foul called. Great position by Corey Tate.
I believe that's
Takes
the
charge.
That's the third charge that we've taken tonight. Very nice job by the Goldey Beacom defense.
Goldey Beacom getting position. Seeing when the man is going to the, has a direct line to the rim. Getting in right in his path and drawing the foul.
Official stops the game for a substitution. I don't know if you people at home saw this. But what was just as impressive as that charge take was that throw by Elijah Tillman from the sideline to the opposite sideline to the official. Holy smokes, son. Well,
That's an errant pass.
That wasn't very good.
There by Shamu. Wade to Demetrius Isaac. Less than 3 minutes to go in the half. There's Quill.
Good job, chase him off the line.
Rebound Shamu. He's got Thompson going to the by Dante Thompson. Brings the gym alive.
Yes, sir.
Making it 37-26, throwing the lead up to 11 points. Great play by Shamu and Thompson. That play is short. The ball is picked up.
We're going to have to send that one in.
Higgs.
We're going to have to send that into ESPN. That could be another top 10 play right there.
And
that's a poster.
Parrish Ridgeway Higgs brings it down. Khalil Kill with the ball. He's
Poor
going to
McWade.
drive. He sees the lane. He was fouled while on the floor.
Poor McWade. He's going to be put on a poster for that. I mean, holy smokes. Dante with authority. With authority.
Yeah, he surprised me on that one. I thought he was going to go off the board, and he just jumped up and slammed it home.
It's plays like that that make me realize why I didn't play collegiate sports.
Khalil Kill.
I can only do that on a Fisher-Price net.
Yeah, that's getting up there. That's a play. In fact, we just saw a play like that. Pat was showing me on his phone.
Yeah, we did.
Former Sally's Dante DiPincenza slamming one home against Villanova against LaSalle. But we're right back here. We've got Demetrius.
I don't know what's going on here. Referee stopped the game. I guess he didn't
like
get a
the
touch
way
there.
they threw it in. So we got to do it over again.
He's got to
do-over.
He's got to talk to McWade about what just happened to him, I guess. I don't know.
Demetrius Isaac with the ball. He's going to drive, try to put it off. The runner is good. By
Nice
Demetrius
touch.
Isaac, making it 38-28.
Nice touch by Isaac.
10-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the half. Tate over to Keel. Khalil Keel over to Parrish Ridgeway Higgs.
Oh, Paris, what a play.
Ridgeway Higgs underneath scoop.
That's another one.
Basketball puts it in 40-28.
That's another one for the highlight reel right there. Knifing his way through the lane and an impressive reverse layup by Paris Ridgeway Higgs. The officials think that Myers slipped, but I think Ridgeway Higgs caught him on the way down, and that's why he was reaching for his foot. But either way, we're back to action.
Demetrius.
And we're stopped again. I don't think the clock started there.
It's 1:40. It was 1:44. I don't know.
No clue.
Minute 40 to go in the first half. 40-28. 12-point lead for Goldey Beacom over Chestnut Hill. Demetrius Isaac.
That's a charge. Yes, sir. Shaquem.
Another drawn foul. This time.
That is
Shaquem Wilson.
Beautiful fundamental defense by Goldey Beacom. They've been doing it all night, and it's very impressive to see. If there's any youngsters at home watching, you want to get on the floor, take some charges. Coaches love that. That's a foul.
There we saw the drive by Shaquem Wilson. By Khalil Keel. Drive by Khalil Keel. He got his own rebound, put it back up, and then he was fouled. So he'll go line, shoot 2 shots.
It's going to go on Yilchip. That's his third in the first half. That might cause Coach Bowser to take him out of the game.
Keel's first shot is no good.
Well, he's going to keep him in.
Shamu coming back in. Minute 24. Khalil Keel's second shot. No good also. So remains a 12-point lead. Demetrius Isaac with the ball. Minute 21 to go in the half. Chestnut Hill has the ball. They give it to McWade. And it's stolen by Shamu, who's going to take it the length of the floor and put it in the basket. 42-28. Nice steal
Shamu,
there.
he came out. He exploded like he came out of a cannon on that.
Yeah, very nice play. Demetrius Isaac out front. McWade. McWade for three. No go. Rebound. Demetrius Isaac picks it up and puts it in. 42-30. 41 seconds to go in the half. 12-point lead for Goldey Beacom. Chestnut Hill may have Shamu. Shamu with his shot. It's no good. Rebound. 27 seconds. Demetrius Isaac. Controlling the ball out front. 19.
Yeah, just let it go, Paris. Let it go. Let him dribble it out if he wants.
Chestnut Hill going to take the last shot. Approaching 10 seconds. We're under 10. Demetrius Isaac throws it to Wade. Wade's going to have to throw it up. Good defense.
Oh.
But a nice play. Good play by Jaleel Myers to pick up that loose ball and put it in. So we're going to end the half with Goldey Beacom leading Chestnut Hill 42-32. Quite a good half, and we look for more. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a break. You are now listening to and watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball.
College. NCAA Division II Athletics, a beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we're back. Folks, you're watching and you're listening to 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. We're at halftime right now with Goldey Beacom leading the Chestnut Hill Griffins 42-32, 10-point lead. They went out real strong to almost, I think it was 11-0 before Chestnut Hill scored. But now we got ourselves a ball game, Pat. We have the first half statistics, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good start to the half for Goldey Beacom, and eventually Chestnut Hill caught a little bit of the groove. They had 12 first half turnovers, which is the reason why Goldey Beacom has a lead right now. They couldn't get out of the way. They had 6 in the first 3.5 minutes while Goldey Beacom went on that run to start. They're only shooting 10 of 26 from the field, so Goldey Beacom's doing a good job of holding them down. Goldey's shooting 17 of 30, which is a very good. It's a very good percentage. Only 2 of 9 from three-point range, which isn't that great, and only 6-11 from the foul line, which isn't that great. But all in all, you got a 10-point lead at halftime, and you've established something to where in the second half, let's continue to do it and continue to build on this lead.
So far we've got 10 points out of Dante Thompson, right?
10 points out of Dante Thompson. That's a good. He's only shot the ball 3 times. I would like to see him involve himself in the offense a little more when he gets the ball in the paint. Look to go to the basket a few more times. Get some more shots up, especially if you're making them. Yeah, he's got some good moves down on the block. It'd be nice to see him assert himself a little bit here in the second half, and maybe we start to pull away a little bit. Him and Khalil Keel. Khalil Keel had a really good half, very efficient half at 13 points. And
only took 7 shots, made 5 of them.
yeah, and he came in. He was a spark off the bench, and he helped out and helped maintain the lead while Chestnut Hill started to find themselves there in that half.
Yeah, Chestnut Hill's lone bright spot really has been Bryant Quill, who was 4 for 8 from or 4 for 5 from 3-point range.
Yeah, let's be honest.
12 points.
Brian Quill is the only reason why, or not the only reason why, but is the main reason why Chestnut Hill was able to climb back and at least make this a competitive game. They were getting blown out to start this game off and were getting beat on every level, and Brian Quill kept them in because he drilled 4 3-point shots within about 4 minutes of that game time, kept them within striking distance to lead into only a 10-point lead for Goldey Beacom at the half.
So we'll hope that Goldey Beacom can maybe shut him down in the second half. They've got a 10-point lead. We hope to build on that. They're looking good right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think there's definitely some. Here's a big one. Goldey Beacom, 17 points off turnovers. Chestnut Hill only 3. If you can continue to turn over Chestnut Hill and get out in transition, I think Goldey Beacom can come away with a win here.
Yeah, you can remember quite a number of those. The steals out front that ended up getting them the layup. Okay, so we're gonna take a break, and we got
a couple notes we're going to talk about real quick before we go to break.
Hold on, don't go away yet.
Goldey Beacom's men basketball has gotten some local attention this week, and it is now ranked 6th in the City of Basketball Love Division II poll. The Lightning enter tonight, of course, at 5-2, and have won 4 straight games and are on a blistering start under first-year coach T.J. Deckmar. The offense has done a solid job shooting at least 50% from the field 3 times this year, and 3 times has not allowed the opposition to shoot over 40. The highlight of the season was senior Elijah Tillman drilling a 65-foot buzzer-beating, game-winning shot.
Outstanding.
To beat U of Sciences back on November 22nd. The shot was voted the 10th best play on ESPN top plays the next day. Tillman, as we talked about, is averaging 13.6 points per game and 6.9 rebounds per game, shooting an astounding 76.7 or 76.9 from the field. That's second best in the country for Division II. I mean, this is not just that's not
very nice.
It's very rare that this happens. So they've had some good points. One of their 2 losses was perhaps their most impressive performance this season, and that was a 64-56 loss to the University of Delaware, which we know is a Division I opponent. Yeah. The Lightning always have competed tough against Division I foes, with heartbreaking exhibition losses a season ago at Coppin State and Morgan State. And of course, Goldey Beacom's going for their 5th straight tonight, and the City of Basketball Love poll is as follows: number 1, Shippensburg, followed by Kutztown and East Stroudsburg. Number 4, Wilmington University. Number 5, Philadelphia University. Number 6, Goldey Beacom. Number 7, Westchester. There's 3 CACC schools in that top 7, so Goldey Beacom's in good company.
Very nice.
And what else we got? We got some news on the Goldey women's front. Goldey Beacom's women's basketball has signed Caitlin McMullen to a national letter of intent. The women's basketball program has announced the signing of Caitlin McMullen from North Wildwood, and is from Wildwood Catholic, to a national letter of intent. McMullen last season averaged 16 points a game, 4.1 rebounds as a forward/guard for Wildwood Catholic High School. She led the Crusaders to a 21-6 record, the Cape Atlantic United Conference title, a berth in the CAL semifinals, and a first-round victory in the NJS IAA South Jersey Non-Public B tournament. McMullen was named first-team All-Conference, second-team Press of Atlantic City, All-Star, and is a member of Wildwood Catholic's National Honor Society. Her talents are not limited to her high school, as McMullen played AAU ball last season for the Atlantic Cape Wildcats. McMullen also excels on the soccer pitch, pacing the Crusaders last season with 12 goals en route to being picked first-team All-League. She finished her career with 44 goals. So welcome aboard, Caitlin. Can't wait to see you next season. And it's another nice signing for the Lightning community.
Congratulations there to Goldey Beacom for landing a player like that.
And finally, Goldey Beacom's basketball teams are to raise money for Delaware firefighters. The basketball teams, during 3 of their doubleheaders, will help raise money for the families of 5 Delaware firefighters affected by recent fires. The entire Wilmington community was saddened September 24th by a fire which took the lives of Captain Christopher Leach and Lieutenant Jerry Fix, and injured Ardith Hope and Brad Speakman. Tim McClanahan, a Lewis firefighter, died July 11th during a joint training exercise with the Delaware State Police's Air Rescue Team. Goldey Beacom, in conjunction with Wilmington University, each will do their part in helping bring holiday joy to these families. Goldey Beacom will collect money and also hold 50-50 raffle tickets during their doubleheaders tonight and also on December 12th against New Haven and Pace at 6 p.m. During the doubleheader at Wilmington between the Lightning and Wildcats on December 18th, the families will be on hand to accept the donations, and special T-shirts will be sold to raise additional funds. Very happy that Goldey Beacom has joined for such a tremendous
Very
cause.
nice job by Goldey Beacom. And at this point in time, we're going to take a break. You have been, we'll be back with the second half. We are watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball.
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. We're about to begin the second half. The score is 42-32, 10-point lead for Goldey Beacom Lightning over the Chestnut Hill Griffins. We've got a slow drip over there on the floor that everybody seems to be paying a whole lot of attention to because we don't want to have any injuries due to a slip. And this half, Goldey Beacom is going to be down that end.
Yeah.
So,
playing defense down this end.
playing defense down that end, yes. And
Yeah, it could loom large. You want to make sure you got good footing. That's something that is, hopefully it gets taken care of. I mean, it ended the half okay. It didn't seem to cause any problems there at the end of the half. So,
no, we haven't seen any major slips occur. So hopefully that's going to be okay. Now, the one thing we can talk about is Chris Evans, who missed most of the first half for Chestnut Hill with foul trouble. He's back in the game. Chris Evans averages 11.4 points a game for Chestnut Hill.
He's a big man that has a little bit of touch. He took a three-pointer earlier in the game, and it looked good coming out of his hands. So he's definitely someone to keep an eye on here in the second half.
So he'll be entering the game. And like I say, everybody's just right now discussing the floor situation. I think it was just last week the Sixers had to cancel a game, Pat.
Could you believe that? Can you believe that?
Because of condensation on the floor.
Well, as we know, that the Sixers and Flyers both play at the Wells Fargo Center, and it was one of those double headers. And they put the court over the ice surface, but for some reason, the temperature in the building was at 76 degrees, which causes that condensation because the ice is frozen.
Onto the floor. They had to cancel the game.
Postpone the game, yeah. I mean, it's
people got to
see
the rescheduled game plus a ticket to another game.
Yeah.
So at least they made it up to them. People can go see a lot of basketball because of a mistake that was
someone
no fault of their own.
Someone goofed up there, and I'm sure they heard about it if they were able to keep their job. But yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, I think I don't understand what was wrong with what we were doing at the end of the half as far as mopping it up while the ball was on the other side of the floor. I thought it worked well. I mean, no one seemed to slip there towards the end of the half. It's interesting to see what the decision will be here and what they're going to do.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I think that they would have to postpone or call the game off. But that's the thing that they're really worried about because you don't want an injury to happen that doesn't have to happen.
No, you're exactly right. And no one needs to get injured in this game for either team. It's something that it needs to be addressed here. It needs to be addressed, and hopefully something can come up so we can continue this ball game.
Yeah, everything they're talking about is totally precautionary. They're trying to take precautions here. Just to make sure that the game is played under the right circumstances and under the right conditions. So we are.
What appears to be odd to me is that I haven't seen anything fall out of that duct yet. I've yet to see any water come out of that duct within the last couple minutes, but everyone is staring at the floor as if it's soaking wet. It's hard to tell from up here, but it's interesting.
Yes, it's of course that's why we haven't started yet. They're taking their time, and the referees, everybody is making their decisions. They're putting in their 2 cents, and just seems to be a big discussion going on the court. Not quite sure what they're discussing. Whether it's to continue and play or to not play, we don't know what they're saying, basically.
Well, one thing I do know is that continuing to look at it's not going to do anything at all. But it's kind of funny watching everyone just stand down there. I mean, it's not you can't see it on our stream just because our camera's in center
looks
court.
Like the guys that work on the highway. There's usually 15 guys standing around the hole, and one guy is doing the digging, and everybody else is pointing down.
The young man with the mop would be the guy with the slow stop sign.
He's the slow stop sign guy. Everybody else is giving him.
They make decent money, believe it or not. Those people are, I believe they're state employees.
Unionized, they're doing fine.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just off the screen from what you're seeing now, to the right of what you're looking at. At that basket is where they're trying to decipher what they're going to do here. As you can see now, as we're showing you,
we're getting a shot of it right now.
We do. We got a shot of it going on. It's quite the scene here.
See, that's the big discussion that we have been talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is getting together, having a little conference regarding a slow drip. It may come down once every.
Like right there, I just saw one come down right there.
30 seconds is like condensation that is.
That's exactly
coming
what it looks
out
like.
of the
there seems
air ducts.
There seems to be and it's not like these air ducts. I know you can't see it at home, but there's these big openings. That's where the air comes out of. It's not even dripping out of that. It's dripping out of the actual pipe. The pipe itself. Like there's a hole in the pipe somewhere. And that's what it's coming out of.
Well, there wouldn't be water in there. There's just air, so it's some kind of condensation. It is raining outside. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah, it's a precarious situation for a basketball player when there is a wet floor. So that is why we're taking all these extra precautions.
What stinks for the players is that they just spent 20 minutes getting warmed up again to play a second half, and now we've had
they're sitting around getting stale.
9, 10 minute delay, and you got to try and stay loose somehow. That's the most frustrating thing as a player.
And I think that advantage actually is for Chestnut Hill, because Goldey is actually pretty much on a roll right here going into the half, and I think coming out of the half they were ready to get going again. So maybe this stoppage of play may help Chestnut Hill.
Yeah, that's one thing you got to hope isn't the case, because I think Goldey Beacom played an exceptional first half. It would be a shame to see this slip away. But I think they'll be able to come back. Hopefully we get this game underway here pretty soon. I mean, the meeting of the minds going on right there it's quite fascinating.
It is. It's just been it's frustrating basically when you're ready to play, and then of course you have these circumstances that develop. They seem to be all ready to
Coach
get it going.
Coach Deckmar is clapping. He says, "Let's get ready to rumble." I think we're going to get some basketball action, some second half action here soon.
So we're getting ready to get underway again, as all the discussions have been made. They're ready to tip it off again for the second half. Like I said, we've been just waiting and being a lot of precaution going on. You can see the.
And here's where I come from. Okay, you had 20-minute halftime. Why didn't you go over the precautionary things during the halftime? During the warm-up?
That may have been a good time to do it.
You know, I mean, it seems like they waited until right before we were about to start the second half, and then all of a sudden this discussion is happening, and it's like, well, where was this 20 minutes ago when both teams were in the locker room?
Yeah, halftime would probably be the time to take care of that. And here we have I think he's the brand new athletic director. He's only been on the job a day, and he's faced with this situation right here.
He's earning his money. He's earning his money tonight.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, kind of feel sorry for Tom. I believe his name's Tom.
Yes.
And so they still.
Goldey Beacom has their 5 out on the floor. Chestnut Hill, their whole bench seems to be on the floor. I don't know if they're comfortable with this. I'm not sure what's going on as far as this whole thing is concerned. It looked like we were about ready to roll, but
it is, and maybe we're going to play the second half half court. Maybe we'll just play a half court game.
Old school check up.
You have to check the ball outside of the 3-point line on each play, and that way we'll be able to figure it out. But
that would be interesting.
So I don't know if they've made a decision to play or what they've decided. Truly, it's frustration for the fans, frustration for the players. The players are ready to get to it, ready to play this game.
Well, they look to be trying to make a phone call, but with the DJ blasting his music, I'm not sure that phone call is being.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't hear that, would he?
Yeah, that's tough. That's definitely tough. He's scratching away over there, the DJ. He kills it. He comes in here, he kills it week in and week out. There's no doubt about that. He gets the people excited.
So, do we have a final on Villanova and
Villanova pulled away. They defeated LaSalle tonight 89-79. It was a good game. I mean, I just checked the update. It was 76-72 with a minute 14 left, and that's when Villanova pulled away. But LaSalle gave them all they could handle. Number one team in the country. They gave them all that they could handle.
Yeah. For Dolly, how many was the final margin?
89-79.
So they ended up being 10 points.
Yeah, and Villanova hit the free throws down the stretch. So
any box score on that? Do we know?
Yeah, let me go in here and check the scores real fast on ESPN, the app.
We'll bring you as much as we can during this delay, ladies and gentlemen.
The Flyers, in case anyone at home is wondering, the Flyers are leading the Panthers 2-1 in the third.
Flyers winning 2-1 in the
Sixers
third.
are down against the Grizzlies, 47-43 at halftime. But the box score of Villanova, 89-79.
How many Dante DiVincenzo have?
He had 8 points off the bench, 3 for 5 from the field, including a pretty impressive alley-oop. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So for you 302 fans that are familiar with Dante from his high school days, Delaware product, 8 points off the bench.
He's averaging close to 9 or 10 now for them.
Yes,
he was averaging 7.5, and then he had 13 and 8. So he's about up to about 8-9 points a game. He's very good.
He's been a very vital part of their bench. He was one of only 2 bench players to get in the game tonight. So and he led. I mean, Eric Pascal was the other one, the transfer from I believe.
Well, it's good to see Pascal on the floor. He had been off for a few times. Who was the lead scorer?
The lead scorer was Jalen Brunson with 26, and Josh Hart had 21.
Brunson and Hart again leading the way for the number 1 Villanova. So congratulations to the Wildcats beating LaSalle by 10.
LaSalle was led by, I'm going to get his name, Pookie Powell. Off the bench, 27 points.
27 points off the bench for the LaSalle Explorers from Pookie Powell.
Pookie Powell. He
Powell.
came to play.
Great job, Pookie Powell. We're still in our same situation here as the referee seems to be discussing with the coach and the athletic director and the head coach of Chestnut Hill the different.
Let's see if I can find some other CACC scores from around the country.
Trying to find some information for you here, maybe on Philly U or other teams in our conference. They seem to be clearing the floor now. And looks like they're ready to go. Not quite sure. Well, at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, this is when I'm going to start to do impressions, okay? Because we are on the we're on the air. I'll start doing Jack Nicholson for you. While we're being delayed here during the game. These delays, you hate to see them happen.
What is tonight? The 6th.
That is going to be the game. They're actually going to call a game because everybody is shaking hands. So there will be no more Jack Nicholson. It looks like that is going to be the end of the game. They're going to have to call it for precautionary reasons.
We will figure this out for you.
32.
Yeah. We'll have to see
whether they will continue the game at another time. We don't know. But as of this point in time, the game seems to be finished, and we're going to wrap it up here.
Yeah, we're going to go down. We're going to get that official word here as the Goldey Beacom players look to see what the culprit of what's going on is as they were huddling around the spot. But some scores around the CACC from the night. Philly U defeats Felician 59-55. This is in men's action.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Family defeats Dominican 86-78. U Sciences beats Nyack 70-51. Wilmington defeats Post 77-60. Caldwell over Georgian Court 73-62. And of course, Oh, hold on. Yeah, well, never mind, my friend. This was from 2 years ago. I was looking at the wrong year. I
Oh,
apologize.
well, scratch all that. We had,
Yeah, I apologize
we're
at
trying to
home.
fill it in the best we can, folks.
We're doing our best around here. 2016-17 season. Here we go. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get you some scores in a second.
So, yeah, the game has been called. Goldey Beacom was leading by 10 at halftime, 42-32.
So here we go. We got some scores now. I apologize to bust in. Halftime score, Bloomfield 42, Nyack 38. With 2:33 left in the second half, Philly U is over Georgian Court 78-60. With 2:03 left in the second half, U Sciences leads Wilmington 83-73. And with 6:18 left in the second, Dominican leads Felician 67-49. So there's your scores for today, December 6th.
Yes, folks. We want you to join us on the 12th. 12th coming up, December 12th. We will be here again broadcasting for 302 Sports. We will have Goldey Beacom versus Pace University.
That's a men's game.
Just the men's game at 12 o'clock.
Yes, and
noon.
The 10th will be the women's game. Saturday the 10th, we will be broadcasting the women's game against Shepherd. So Saturday the 10th, you want to check us in to watch the Goldey Beacom take on Shepherd in women's action. And then the 12th, it is a doubleheader, but it's not the same teams. New Haven will come in here to play Goldey Beacom at 6 o'clock, and the men will play Pace to follow at 8 o'clock. So there's our upcoming schedule as we just checked it out. Did we get a final word on what we're doing here? Let's check real fast.
So that's okay. The final word is the game has been suspended till further notice. So they'll probably maybe be able to make up the second half at another point in time. But the water on the floor made it impossible to continue into the second half. Just too much danger of someone being hurt. So the second half was called with the score 42-32. We will be back here again on Saturday.
For more information on this game, just check Goldey Beacom's website to get further details as they come out. But you're right, Pat. We will be here the 10th. Women's game against Shepherd, and then Monday, doubleheader with the women playing New Haven and the men playing Pace.
So, folks, we thank you for joining us here at 302 Sports for Goldey Beacom basketball. In the women's game, the final score was
78-69.
78-69, defeating Chestnut Hill. And in the men's game, suspended in the for the second half with a 10-point lead. Goldey Beacom leading 42-32. So we will see you this Saturday. Come back to us for Goldey Beacom basketball. I have been Patrick O'Donnell. I have been here with Pat Gariantes.
Yes, it's been a pleasure as always.
And it was a pleasure bringing this game, and we'll see you next time on 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball.